What's up, you guys? It's RJ. Welcome back to my channel. So I've really been enjoying getting into iKON. I really liked the last set of videos that I watched for them. They're all really pretty songs, all really lyrically impressive songs too. So today I wanted to do a guide actually, but instead I know you guys have been requesting like these individual songs from the members, specifically BI and Bobby, since BI is no longer with the group. I am aware of that. And then they have their own solo projects too. So I was like, well, I'll check these out first and then I'll do a guide for the actual group. But today we're gonna check out Cosmos and Ilya and You Mad from Bobby. So yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. I feel like it's probably just Illa, but I don't know why I added extra Ilya to it. By the way, this past weekend, I actually ended up watching a video about BI. It was man, I think it was like two videos actually. I think the first one was like where he has like the board and peels the thing off and like answers questions. I watched that, and I think it may have been a second video. I'm not really sure. I was just curious about who he was, since he's the one no longer in iKON. And I think he said that he writes his own music, produces his own music and everything, and that's really awesome. So I'm really curious what kind of vibe we're gonna get with the both of these songs for him. So yeah, anyways, without further ado, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, this is super recent. He was not blonde when I saw him. Whoa.
때로는 널 같은 미소로 내 불안을 녹이고 때로는 열 같은 눈빛으로 심장을 얼려줘 지라 놀랐어 girl 반갑게
Wow.
일방적인 그리움에 젖은 채 노래를 불러 내 환상 속에 살아 숨을 쉬어줘 미지한 우주처럼 가질 수 없는 널 영원히 사랑할 수 있게
This is cute. I love how colorful this is.
속에 살아 숨을 쉬어줘 미지한 우주처럼 가질 수 없는 널 영원히 사랑할 수 있게 You are my cosmos 나의 우주야 쳐다볼 수조차 없게 그 눈부심을 잃지 마
This was a very cute music video. Oh, this is good to know. Executive producer BI. Now, Cosmos is I don't know what his like fandom name is for like people who are fans of his. So I wonder if this song is kind of a reference to that. I do remember you guys also telling me that he writes, I don't know if this is necessarily true today, but I think when you guys were commenting, this was on songs that were like older, but he had never experienced like the heartbreak or the particular relationship woes that he was writing about. They were all from like movies that he had seen or whatever he had like, you know, just been writing about the feeling of it if he were to experience it. So I wonder if that's still true today, if this song was like about someone in particular, or if he just wrote this song about what he, you know, feels essentially. Or if this was in relation to his fans or something like that. I tend to see those a lot. Like it seemed like a thank you at the end when he was like writing the letter, like to my Cosmos. But I'm sure you guys can definitely shed some light on that. Okay, let's move on to Illa Illa. This seems to be a different vibe. Well, this came out in May last year. Oh, you can stand? I knew it. Glad I caught it beforehand. Now, before we continue, the video that I watched, he was explaining what Illa Illa means, and he said it's supposed to symbolize, or it's supposed to be like waves. I guess when he thinks of the sounds that waves make, that's what comes to mind. I'm probably paraphrasing, but I think that's essentially what he was talking about, which is what made me add this song, because I was curious about what he was talking about. So it's funny that he's in the middle of the ocean.
뜨겁게 차오른 물방울이 스며든 탓에 나 혼자 왜 단서 길을 잃었어 감정의 빈혈기 전쟁이 난 머릿속 추억의 물결속에 발을 담그겐 심장까지 열어 붙을 만큼 차가워 해변 있었나요 소매 끝에 두 볼에 흐르는 물줄기를 닦아낸 탓에 해변 있어 나의 눈꼬리 끝에 뜨겁게 차오른 물방울이 스며든 탓에 해변 알려주고 사라진 네 덕에 동공의 자욱한 안개는 거칠 날이 없네 둘이 걷던 모든 길을 편히 걷지 못해 사무치게 끌어안던 네가 이제 어디에서 매로 눈가를 비벼고 미안이라서 싫어 이런 나를 두고 어디
I think I know where this is going. That's so interesting.
있어 나의 눈꼬리 끝에 뜨겁게 차오른 물방울이 스며든 탓에
Wow. It took me a moment, but I got there.
그리워하면 내가 제일 잘하는 일 울적하면 내게 가장 편안한 질
Ugh,
깨져버린
yikes.
맘의 모서리는 뾰족해질 테고 찔리는 건 어차피 또 날 테지만 익숙한 상처인걸 익숙한 작별인걸 어색한 안녕과 덩그러니까지 익숙한 장면인걸 나요 소매 끝에 일라 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 눈가에 일렁이는 파도에 난 또 휩쓸리네
This is such an interesting song.
나요 소매 끝에
Mother. Whoa. Okay, I'm not ready for that yet. So before we move on to this, it took me a minute to understand what he was talking about in the song. And I don't know why, but the line in the chorus here, like, yeah, at the end of my sleeves is a beach because I wipe the water flowing on both cheeks, and then like at the end of my eyes is a beach. Like when I started like thinking about it, I was like, oh, because he's like crying and he's like using his sleeve to like wipe away the tears. And I was like, wow, that is so, I don't know why that just like didn't click initially, but when it finally did, it just like, it wrapped up the entire song. And I think like as I started to connect the dots with the lyrics, the verses, the chorus lines made more sense to me. But it was such a very interesting song because like the melody of the song is not a sad one really, it's more upbeat. And I guess in a way it makes sense because by the end of the song he's kind of saying like, I'm not gonna cry anymore. So he's trying to kind of picking himself up again. So it's probably for the best that it ends, that it's like that. But what an interesting song. I actually really like this one a lot. So yay, very catchy, very catchy, very catchy. Okay, let's move on into Bobby, who I'm not super familiar with him all that much, aside from just watching Icon. So this should be interesting. The song is called You Mad. Let's go. Wait, before we continue, because the subtitles keep screwing me. Okay. Find the missing CD. Okay, first of all, I can't read that fast. He's flying on this flow. Okay, let me try to focus in a second.
Trying to fight my crew, ever trying to wanna be my team. Don't ever trying to be run 놈은 틀려 머리 쓰는 방식이 내가 볼 때는 사려먹고 배쳐와서 행복해도 그게 사람이냐 가치감이라는 건 변도 아니야 엉덩이로 날 뭔가 사랑할 줄을 몰라 누구 가르친데.
Oh my god, does he breathe?
신고하기 전에 경찰이 니는 이때 몰고 화장실 가 머릿속이 모습 자연스러워 그대로 바꾸고 있어 혹시 홍하기 싫냐고 나는 그리 아살라라 책임 바라처럼 I'm a loving realist.
Oh, jeez. Oh, this is so sick.
멋진 친구들 내 멋진 시간들은 놀러 다녀 너는 눈을 돌려 꼴 보기가 싫어 네가 제일 좋아라 하는 가게에서 추방시켜 내 머리 위에 인간을 둘 수 없지 고집 보통 이상 주의 난 죽어도 자존심이 주요보여 I'm a freak to life ever try to test me 정신이 허미해 홍대길 거리 too much shots on my 머리에 멍청한 패거리 언제나 재밌지 현명한 딸 다 빼먹지 적들이 사방에 all of my enemies 얘네들 때문에 돈난 내가 되고 내 feeling of drilling 내 커지는 에너지 저지르지 felony double tap go play go let it fall cool boys
Oh, I like the old boy reference here. It looks like it. I mean, is it just me? Or was that the intention? No, this is a workout song. Okay, that was a lot. I have to watch that again, you guys, because that was intense. The rapping was like at the speed of light, and there was like it was impossible to try and keep up. But I mean, I guess I don't intend to necessarily, but it's like by the time I like get halfway through one line, he's already on to the next one. Like, geez Louise, he's so fast. That's really impressive, first off. Second, this is like a fight song. This is a song that is like intended to like really hype you up and almost just kind of get you in the mood to like just like punch something, which is why I say this is like a workout song, because this will be perfect for the gym if I went. All right, anyway, let's go. Was that supposed to reference Old Boy, by the way? If you've seen that movie? So first of all, this line, the loser is doing better than expected. Bet you caught a stomachache from jealousy. I'm assuming he's talking about himself, like, because the name of the song is You Mad. So I'd expect he's basically kind of like, you know, talking to the people and the haters and the ones that, you know, didn't necessarily have faith in him, expected him to fail, had all these negative expectations on his career and himself as a person. And now that he's out here doing his thing, he's basically like, oh, sucks to be you. Look at me now, type of thing. That's what I'm catching from this. And that's what I think the whole song is pretty much a sum of. Like, he is who he is. He's doing his thing. He's out here stealing your girl. I caught that line too, but let's go. Spitui. Are you a flamingo? I feel like this particular scene it's him against like the world essentially, and these people are supposed to representing, you know, they all have like ski masks on, so they're like faceless, and these could be people on the internet talking crap about him. They have no idea who he is. They don't know anything about him, but they want to fight, you know, with their words behind a keyboard and whatnot. And it's like he's taking on them all on and just like being like, you know, drop kick to the face, drop it down to the floor, like he said. Why you mad is what he said. Knock him down, he'll get right back up. Yeah, it's giving me like Old Boy or The Raid, one of those. But either way, that was really awesome actually. I really liked what that was trying to portray, and hopefully what I was saying was making sense. But that was a very intense song with an intense meaning, very intense visuals. And it just kind of comes at you, so you have to be ready. The second viewing was definitely much more helpful because I was able to kind of process what I saw in the first one, and I think the second one really helped kind of solidify what I was saying to you guys as well. If this is something else, please let me know because I would love to reinterpret. But I think that that's what I got, at least from watching it, and I really enjoyed his like flow. His presence is very like, you know, big. And I just, you know, I mean, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed by this group, iKON in general. And then the members that have done like their solo thing, they're all still doing their, you know, you can tell the individuality that they have and that they would have brought to the group as well. Not that Bobby is like not out of the group, I'm just talking about like in general, but them doing solo projects, you can see what they have to also have added to the group as well. To make iKON iconic. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, you guys. If you liked the video, leave a like and a comment and subscribe. Maybe hit the notification bell if that's your thing, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.